Hey y'all, Kentucky Farmer here, and welcome back to a special episode. Today we are doing a map preview. I'm not going to call it a review. Pleasant Valley version 2.0 is out. And so, for anyone that's been following my channel for a while, I did a map review of the original version and the beta version of this. And I've been using that version for my Let's Play series for a few weeks now. And we've been waiting for this to come out. And it's finally here. This won't be like my normal map reviews. I like to go around and show what all the little facilities do and what the inputs and the outputs are and how everything works. This map is way too complicated for that. I would have to play this map for like weeks before I felt confident doing that sort of video. So what I'm going to do with this one, because it's so involved, we're going to do this video today where I'm just going to go around and kind of point out some of the things that are like noticeably different between the two maps, right? Between the one I've been playing for a few weeks and this one. But I'm not really going to get into how a lot of the facilities work. Not yet. And then we're going to wind up putting this on one of my multiplayer servers. And me and a couple of the guys are going to play this for a little while. And then as I get the hang of stuff, I'll release videos about how the facilities work and, how to do some of the things on the map. So this is going to be kind of a multi-part process. So let's get started. Alright, so here we are at Wright Farm. So for those of you who have been following along with the other series, you'll kind of recognize this. This is the core of Pleasant Valley is based on Goldcrest Valley. And so this is the main starting point for Goldcrest Valley as well. So right off the bat, I can tell you the barns have definitely changed. So we still got the chickens over here, still got the silos over there, still got the little shed there, but this barn is definitely different. And if you notice, it's now got scripts on the doors, so you have to open the doors. And the lights turn on when you walk in automatically. That's kind of cool. Let's see, I've also got this tip here at the bottom. Activate external account mod with right control and K. So right control K. So as you can see, we've got the Pleasant Valley Bank. I have no money in my bank, and I've got 20,000 in the game. And I can transfer money from my bank to the game. Or, yeah, back and forth. And then I can transfer money to other players' banks. And so this is one of those features that I'm going to have to use it to really understand how this works, but I'm under the impression that this is supposed to be a more sophisticated way to manage money in a multiplayer scenario so that everybody on the server kind of has their own account balance, whereas right now, if you log in as an admin, everyone shares the same pool of money. And if you're not an admin, you can have a separate account, but as soon as you log out, all that money goes back into the main account, right? So the way that this map is set up, and we've covered this in the previous videos, you've got Allen Farm, you've got the Wright Farm, which is where we're at, you've got Roberts, Johnson, and Evans, and then you've got that farm down by the cows. And I mean, you could have someone doing logging, so you could basically have this thing on a multiplayer server and have 5 or 6 guys playing this like basically their own single player games at the same time, all on the one map. So, and that multi-account system should help manage that. So nice big shed. I really like this shed. Lights come on when you walk in. Start off with a plow over there. And the starting equipment, we'll take note of that as we go around. But over here it looks pretty normal, like the stuff you would start Goldcrest with. That case, that little tipper, got the small combine. Let me increase my walking speed a little bit. There we go. Got the cultivator over here behind the New Holland. Yeah, we should have a seeder over here. Yep. So, you know, this is all pretty similar equipment right here to how you would start Goldcrest, and how you'd start on the old version of PV. And as we go around to the other farms, we'll see what sort of starting equipment they all have. But there's quite a bit here. So we've got another thing up here, and you'll see this at the various farms. This, if we go over here, it says, here to fill planters and sprayers from storage. In the middle of the field, it is impossible to change the type of seed. It's only possible here. So I actually wanted to give that a try. I'm going to grab the seeder over here, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so if you notice, it's set to wheat and fertilizer. And if I... Yeah, like I don't even have the change seed type's not even an option anymore, right? So I can't change this from wheat to something else. So I'm going to take this over to that facility, and then we'll try unloading the wheat and see if we can load a different type of crop or seed into it. Alright, so then right here we've got this here to unload fuel into storage. And I think this is just where you would dump fuel. I'm not quite sure, but I'm not really seeing a way to actually unload it from the tractor. That'd be kind of interesting if you could. And then over here, here to fill planters, sprayers from storage. In the middle of the field, it is impossible to change the type of seed. It's only possible here. Alright, so now I can unload this. And we can unload the seed. Okay. And now I can select my seed. Alright, so here's our refill point now. So now I can refill with canola seed. And I can drive forward, and I can refill with fertilizer. So all in all, you know, I've kind of got mixed feelings about this. So there's that convenience thing, right, of just being able to do whatever. But the amount of times I've sold a seeder that was full of fertilizer and seed, and then went, man, I really wish I could unload that. It'd be great if I could unload it. And then the amount of times I've accidentally changed seed type mid-planting a field, and then been like, man, I wish it was, you know, a little harder to accidentally change seed type. Like, I've asked for this feature, and now I have it. So, yeah, it's a little more work to have to come over here and unload and reload with whatever it is you want to use, but honestly, I really like this feature. I think it's pretty cool. So, I like having that. Alright, let's leave that there, and let's continue our tour around the map. So, that's an interesting looking crop type. I wonder what that is. That lavender? Let's take a look here. So it's on 19. Yeah, that's lavender. Okay. So let's run through this. He added some more crop types to this too. So there's quite a few that were on the last version. This one's got even more. So we have all of our stock stuff on this page, plus sugar cane. And then over here in field types 2, we've got sorghum, rye, peanuts, lavender, hemp, carrot, oat, mustard, millet, cotton, coffee. We had all that before, but now we also have onion, cranberry, and rice. So those are the 3 new ones that we didn't have before: onion, cranberry, and rice. Alright, so then from here, let's run up to the pig area, and we'll see what that looks like now. Have my speed running mod on. Alright, so we still have this pig food mixer here, which I really don't like this. This is like my biggest complaint about this map, I think, is this pig food mixer. I would rather have the other ones where you just dump into the 3 hoppers and then it pours out a spout so you can fill a trailer. And then more of these little sheds over here. So that's pretty nice. Got one of those. The pig area itself is still the same. Yep. So another thing that's kind of interesting about this map is that there's this overlay that's included. You can bring it up by hitting the /? Key, and you can see kind of what's going on with the various factories, shops, warehouses, and animals. You can reposition it by grabbing it in the upper left-hand corner where the 4-way arrows are, and you can drag it to whatever part of your screen you want it to be on. And then you can edit some of the game settings by clicking the little gear icon. And we've got different settings here. Shops randomly change the volume of reserves. Quickly deliver cargo. Show delivery cargo on the HUD. Contracts. Show contracts in the HUD. Dirt control on gates. Show promptings. Big fill type overlays with names on. Wheels damage crops on the field off. Show pallets info on. Gold coin search on. Remove the target from the center of the screen. Oh, that's handy. The little I don't really see it, but the little round dot that's in the middle of the screen. Automatic egg picking off. Field job reward depends on the rating on. Menu font size 15. Ooh, I can make it a little bit bigger, which might help out some of you folks. I'm playing this at 4K and downscaling it for YouTube, so like my mouse pointer probably looks super tiny. That's the only thing that's really noticeable. Most of the game scales well. Alright, and then we've got all these different factories, right? So the choose from list. Okay. So the Blackcap Birdseed Factory, I don't know what NAR stands for. It's one of the things I'll have to figure out. Is buying millet for 661, sunflower for 1,346, corn for 760, coal for 30, and they're selling birdseed. Warehouses, animals. Oh, facts. Okay, those are not columns. Okay, that makes sense. Shops. So these are like the coffee shop. Oh, no, sorry. Coffee shops. There remains. Okay, so this is... Okay. Factories. There's factories, shops, warehouses, and animals. So this menu takes a little bit to figure out, doesn't it? So animals is like our cows, sheep, chickens, pigs. Okay. Factories are the factories that take stuff and then produce something, right? And so, for example, the birdseed factory is buying millet. It has a capacity of 200,000 and current level of 32,000, so I guess they'll only buy up to this level. And they're currently paying 661 for 1,000 liters of millet. So, like if you come in here to this screen, if you notice, this is like the BGAs and the barns, right? And, you know, spinnery, sawmill, things like that. There's nothing else on here, right? So you can't sell any of your crops at any of these sale points because they're no longer controlled in the game this way. It's all done with this menu now. And so let's see here. The grain mill is buying wheat, you know, rye, oat, and that's how much it's paying, and then selling the flour. So that's okay. And warehouses, so right farm warehouse, which means my storage facility right here, that's what this screen is showing me. So I've got 6,493 liters of wheat in this storage facility, and let's confirm that. I'm going to close this so that I can spin. There we go. I've got a tractor and a tipper around here. Let's take this over to our storage facility and see if we can pull anything out of it. Alright, so yeah, when I open up the fill menu now, I get this screen. So I can fill it with wheat, 6,493 liters. Alright, so I've got that wheat, and then I can open that menu back up. Oh, not courseplay. I can open that menu back up, and we can go to factories, and you can see this factory here, Hops and Props, is not buying my hemp or hops right now because it's grayed out. So let's scroll through here until we find someone that's buying wheat. See, they're buying flour. We don't have any flour. Here we go. Sam Adams is buying wheat. Kellogg's is buying wheat. And the grain mill is buying wheat. Okay, so let's see if we can find those places on the map here. I think Sam Adams was down here. There's Sam Adams. Okay. There's Kellogg's. Trying to see. Oh, here's the grain mill up here at the north. Alright, so the closest one to us is probably Sam Adams. We'll go down there and deliver this. Let's tag that place so that we can see it on the map. And then I'll drive this down here so we can kind of get a feel for how that would work. So there you can see the tag there in the distance, a little green column. And one unfortunate thing about the map here is that the roads are still very hard to figure out where they're going. So let's see here. Well, I can head across the bridge over here that gets me across that creek, and then I'll see if there's a road that goes up through the mountains. Worst case scenario, I can go down by the cow farm And I know there's a road that leads up over there. I wonder what this field is. It's an interesting texture. Let's check that. What is that? It must be rice. Okay, so that's the rice field. Interesting. Alright, looking for a road that heads up into the mountains here. We can come check out the cow farm, I guess, on our way over, because I'm not seeing one here. Oh. Well, I think that just goes up to that little shed. That was actually there on Goldcrest Valley. There's one back there. Alright, let's take a little spin around the cow farm while we're here. So, looks pretty similar. We got the storage, we got the mixer. This is different. So there's no sign on this thing as to what it takes. Let's see if I put a trailer under it, if it'll tell me. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. Wait, almost had it. There we go. Okay. Straw, silage, grass, chaff, hay. Mixed rations. Okay. So basically I mean, we used to be able to store all that in here, so maybe that's more limited now. Let's take this over. Or, of course, maybe this just holds more of it. If you want to deal in larger volumes. Let's see what this will give us. Oh, we got more wheat. Barley, canola, sunflower, soybeans, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, silage, grass, sugarcane, sorghum, oat, rye, mustard, peanuts, millet. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Well, apparently we got some millet. Let's just try to close course play. Let's dump this back in here. Alright. Lavender, cotton, hemp, coffee, cranberries, onion, carrot, and rice. And if you notice, we took, what did we take, wheat out of the last one? So this is completely independent. The Cook Farm storage silo is different. Right, so they're not all linked together. And then we've got another one of these, you know, seed, fertilizer, fuel, load, unload stations. And we've got the silage bunker, the normal cow area, which... okay, so that's different. Looks like the milk trigger's out here now. So that got moved a little bit out. I think it used to be here, but this is the drop off and pick up with a trailer. And then we've got one of these barns over here. So, and then as far as starting equipment, we've got that, where did I put it? Oh, I hit it back over here. Got this little Brantner, got another one of those cases, got the front arms and a bucket and a plow, another Great Plains seeder, got that little Sampu Rosenlu, got a slurry spreader and a cultivator. So again, you've got all the starting equipment over here to run this as an independent farm, and you start off owning field 28, which it looks like it's planted with, it looks like millet, or no, that's sorghum. 28 is... Oh, that's funny. It looks like rice, but that's not right. It's gotta be millet. Okay, that is millet. Alright, so pretty nice farm over here. Got a little less storage now. Pretty much just that one storage barn for equipment. I mean, you could probably get away with putting like a large vehicle shelter right here. So, alright, let's continue on our journey up to the Sam Adams Brewery. That's a solid hill right here, isn't it? This little case wants nothing to do with it. Oh, look at that mud. Get it. That's pretty cool. Little sections of mud. That's kind of neat. Alright, where's the bat signal? There it is. Alright, we gotta keep heading off this way. Got our little overlook here. It's a neat little feature. Oh, and I see an orchard in front of us and a gold nugget. I don't know why, but might as well, huh? Maybe that'll have to be my next video on this map, is the gold nugget challenge. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see a gold nugget challenge. Alright, so here we are at Sam Adams. I guess that's where you pick up or buy beer. I'm thinking that's a bug. I'm pretty sure I tagged Sam Adams, not the dairy. So I don't know why the little green thing's over there. Now I just gotta figure out where I would dump this to sell it. I'm thinking one of these maybe? Yep. Alright, so there you go. Getting paid for our wheat. Oh, you know, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, so I see T3 Borden Dairy is flashing. That means I probably just tagged the wrong place. Alright, so there Sam Adams is. Untag. Alright. So we got paid $4,000 worth of harvest income. And let's open this back up again. And let's pick out Sam Adams here. Productivity is 4,680 liters per hour. Regular maintenance per day is 2,500. Day cost per hour 108. Night cost per hour 162. Working hours is day long. State is working. So interesting. I guess it's making beer. It sounds like it's running. cranberry beer. Boston Lager. Revolutionary Rye Ale. Interesting. Okay. So let's actually ditch the tractor, and I'll continue on foot since I can go a little bit faster here. So after this, we've got the dairy. And again, I don't want to get hung up too much on all the inputs and outputs of the facilities because I don't necessarily know what they are, and they're all available in this little screen right here. So, you know, you can just look them up. And then over this way, we've got two of the orchards. So, for those of you who saw our was it the Don Diego map? Had orchards similar to this, although I think these are scaled up a little bit. I think they're a little bigger. And manure, compost, seeds, pallets of fruit come out here. You need to put pallets and water. And then the fabric script will run on that little computer and tell you, you know, what's being produced. And so this one is, what are you? That's gotta be apples. Did this say? Yeah, apples. Okay, so if that one's apples, then this one's cherries. Those are the hardest two to tell apart. Yep, cherries. Okay, and we'll keep an eye out for the rest of them. They'll be around here somewhere. Alright, so we got peat jevs, concrete, better than cement. Does everyone know what the difference is between concrete and cement? If not, you better figure it out. So, looks like you dump your materials over here, and this mixes it up, and out she comes. Neat little facility. Cool. Let's continue on our way here. We've got this rail yard. We looked at this one earlier here. Again with the beeping. Not quite sure why the beeping. Alright, here we go. We got one of the trains. So right off the bat, you can tell that's new, right? So there's a tanker car, and we got a flatbed, and then we got these little cargo containers, and the we got B&O rail line. Skinned, looks so much better than the European style ones. So, and I was told there's multiple cameras. Yeah, okay. So the cameras are still going to be anchored off of the engine. So that's why that one started in the ground, because we're on a hill. But then as you back up, there's... So you can see that, and that, and that. And that way with the longer trains, you can still get the camera far enough back that as you're trying to get that tanker position under or over a sail point, you can actually see it. And then there's these big warehouses over here which currently don't have anything in them, but from what I heard, this is going to be like the big storage facility, and so there'll be pallets of stuff up and down the sides in a future update. So You can keep equipment in here for now, but this may get repurposed. We've got this transfer, food silo, goods silo, grain silo, grain silo. And then on the rail line, we've got goods silo, food silo, grain silo, grain silo. I'm stuck. There we go. Food silo, goods silo. So this must be at the intersection of two different rail lines. So it's a transfer station, but there's so many different things that need to be transferred between foods, goods, and grains. And I'm guessing that's the different containers, right, are going to be utilized at different points on the rail line. Alright, so let's continue west. I'm kind of... there's so much going on this map. I feel like I'm having a hard time like doing a concise logical order to this, but what I'm going to do is we'll look at this farm, and then I'm going to swing around the bottom of the map, and then I'll come up the right hand side and go around the top of the map, and then come back down the rest of the west side. So we've got another one of these seed fertilizer fuel transfer load unload stations, storage facilities. Got another barn over here, or silo, sorry. Again, this is going to be an independent silo. We could look up what's in it. I'm sure it's probably just like the rest of them. We've got some decent sized compared to the main farm. That one's hovering a little bit, but that's okay. And got quite a few of these little guys over here. Nice. I've got the silage clamp, and then the digestate, silo king, and then the other silo king that produces fuel in this tank. Hey, looks like the textures on the tank are doing a little bit better now. No more see-through. Cool. And then they got a barn up here for selling your straw and silage stuff. Oh! Is that what the beeping is? Ha 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 ha. As you get close to a coin, it beeps. That's awesome. Okay. Well, that's going to make that fun. Alright, so more equipment. We've got the Stepa. We've got this little Lintrack with a weight and a tipper. And we got this little JCB with the log fork and the stump grinder and a pickup truck and a cultivator. Someone stole my combine. We've got the grain header, but we don't have a combine. And then there's the row crop seeder. Interesting. Let me just, let's see what field. We own field 63. What the heck? Ah! Ha ha ha! Okay. So there's the combine, and man, that is the tiniest capello I've ever seen in my life. Getting ready to harvest some sunflowers over here. So we own field 63, already planted with sunflowers, ready to harvest. Okay, that makes a little more sense why the combine was missing. That's kind of cool, you get both heads. Looks like we got cornfield here. Whoa, big old field of sugarcane. Holy cow. Sugar beets. Here is the sand pit in this pond. Nice and full of sand. I have found a new vehicle. Cool. So there's equipment hidden around the map. And as you explore, you'll find some of this hidden equipment. So I just found this truck in that pond, and now it's my truck. Pretty cool, huh? I wonder what else we'll find. Alright, so I said I was going to go along the bottom, and here I am going up the side. Let's turn this ship around. We'll head back this way. Yeah, the more time I spend on this, the more excited I am about it. At first I was just really confused, but now it's starting to make sense. That must be mustard. Alright, and we got more lavender. Here we're at the edge of the map. Climb this little mountain here. Alright, so we got 2 more factories. This is the black-cap bird seed facility. Nice. I don't know what the X is for. What do you think that X means? So there's some pallets of bird seed. Got our individual seeds that go into it. There's a dog. Hello, dog. You are actually kind of creepy. Sorry. Yeah, oh, hey. Woo woo. Yeah. Alright, you're not so creepy. I mean, your face is a little creepy. Alright, what do we got here? Wool, cotton, hemp, pallets, textile. Oh, that's pretty cool. Textiles bay. And dump coal here, so that must be what keeps her running. Cool. I thought this would be, yeah, when you have cotton and hemp in addition to wool from your sheep, like, it just makes sense to have a textile facility that takes advantage of all that material. Alright, let's keep on going here. This was just basically a giant forest down here, and still kind of looks to be that way. It's on the other side of this hill. More trees, rail line, coffee, big old coffee field. Do we need to go look and see what's on 71? Hemp, tons of hemp. Alright, we already looked at that facility. That's that big transfer facility. We looked at all those factories up there on the hill. So let's keep heading this way. Whoa, jump over that road. Look at all the sunflowers. Big old sunflower field. Soybeans. Corn. Couple empty fields here. Alright, let's head up here and take a look at this farm. Whoa, and we're here. Okay, so got another silage seed, or not silage, seed and fertilizer and fuel station. Got another grain silo. We've got, what are you? Another one of these barns. But what's this wall? Oh, gold coin. Alright. And then we've got nice big old barn. Johnson's Farm. Quality products since 1939. Interesting. Big old wheel loader. Fortis 160. Front mower. Euroboss. Arms, bucket, and a pickup truck. So it looks like the starting mission on this farm is to mow grass, dump it in here, make silage, and sell it over here. So you got another one of these grass barns. Got your digestate, Got your fuel. Got the 2 silo kings. This one will make fuel. This one makes you money. And let's see here. What field? We start off owning field 52, which is, of course, a giant grass field. So you can just keep mowing it and making silage and making money. I think the one thing you're probably going to want in this starting lineup that's not here is a fertilizer spreader, I would imagine. Alright. And then what else do we got around here? NAR, Mary's Farm. I don't see Mary's Farm. Oh, there's Mary's Farm. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Is all pretty much Goldcrest Valley stuff here. You got the livestock market and Mary's Farm, where you can sell stuff. Let's head back over the mountains. Okay, a big old cotton field. That's a lot of cotton. Not too sure what that is. We got a swamp. Wonder if there's more abandoned equipment in the swamp. So of course you got silt here in the swamp, right? And the silt is used in other manufacturing processes. So you can combine that here. Got a big old field of trees. Let's head over here to Kellogg's. Alright, so dump your grains and such here, make breakfast cereal. And then we've got Lay's potato chips. So you can make a bunch of different chips. Dump your raw materials. Looks like potatoes, canola, and onions. And then up here on the hill we've got the Shell fuel facility. Dump in your grains, make some biofuel. Cool. Got another dog. What's up, buddy? Alright. Go back to Browns. Let's check out Silk Soy Milk. So, wow, this is different than the soy milk production facility I'm used to seeing, huh? I imagine it works kind of along the same lines. Bring in some... Oh, no way. That dog's chasing a cat. Whoa. It just disappeared into the ground. Interesting. Got some sort of water tanking thing. Alright. There they go again. Guessing that's soybeans. I have no idea what that is. Salt, maybe? I don't know. Again, trying not to get bogged down in that stuff because we'd be here all week. We've got Browns, so this is a sale point on the rail line. And then we've got this mill, which this is pretty much what was here on the last version. And I believe this mill makes Board pallets. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Woo. Yeah. Alright, let's keep heading north here. We'll go up to Evan's barn. Kinda wanted to see nice big fields. Alright, Evan's barn. So we've got the normal hay bale sell point, got the house, Evan's house. Silage clamp, and again, digestate. Silo King for making money, Silo King for making gas, gas tank. Got the big old shed. Shampoo Rosenloo. Got a cultivator, a seeder. T5. Wow. Plow. Little Massey 5610 and a trailer. I got another big old barn. Got some of these little barns. Cool. Got a grain silo. Oh, and here is a rail connector for your grain silo. So from this silo, you can directly load onto the rail line right here. So if you've got stuff in storage here, you can just dump it right into a rail car here and take it and sell it. So that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Big time saver. And then here's a drop off. And so I think, I have not tested it, but I'm pretty sure if you have like fuel on a rail car or fertilizer in a rail car, you can actually dump it and stock up your fuel and fertilizer. Or dump stuff and fill this facility, right? It's all kind of tied together. Got mustard. Let's see. So this is the field you start off owning. It's this big, I mean, that's a pretty decent sized field. Field 35 there. And we've got another one of these transfer stations here because we're at the junction of two lines. Works basically like the other one. You've got the various drop off and fill points here for if you're bringing trucks, and then you've got the same drop off and fill points for trains that come through. Alright, let's so there's the grain elevator, central transport. That's all pretty much normal stuff on Goldcrest. I'll keep heading up this way. So you got this little pen of cows over here, and I don't really know why. I think they just hang out over here. It's not like a facility or anything, as far as I can tell. It's just cows in a field. I got them, it's decorative. Ah, dude, check this thing out. So we've got this big ore mound here. I think this is ore, and I think this one's coal. And we've got like a legit piece of mining kit here. And then we've got, you know, like, is it stone and salt? Apparently we've got a gold nugget around here somewhere. Whoop, nice. Oh, that's salt, maybe? I did try for a little while to figure out how on earth you operate one of these things. I kind of don't think you actually operate that. Kind of think you basically take a truck over here and like fill it. We got ourselves a wrong button. Fuel and stone. It's a rock crusher. We've got calcium carbonate, lime, limestone, and gypsum. And over here, we've got some rail fill points. It's not terribly clear if those are tied to this system. Probably are. Pretty cool. We got greenhouses over here. I think this is all pretty well the same. Yeah, it looks all the same. Those foliage textures might be a little different. This one's raspberry, strawberry, cauliflower, red cabbage, gold nuggets, lettuce. This must be tomatoes. Yep. Alright. And if you haven't seen these before, you basically dump compost, water, and pallets, and then it will fill this up with product, and you can load that up. And I gotta work on my key bindings for this, because I'm actually having the same problem on the other map. I can't open these gates. It says 3. I press 3, it doesn't do anything. Oh, unless it's the mouse button. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Mouse button opens them. Alright, let's keep running up the hill. What do we got over here? This looks like the mill. Yep, grain mill. So, wheat, rye, oat. It's not grayed out. I don't know. Maybe this only opens if I come over here with a vehicle. But I'm trying all my usuals here. I can't get that gate to open, so. There we go. Alright, so we're up here at the corner. Hey, look at that. Popcorn Sutton's on the map now. Let's head over to Popcorns. It's probably all the same. There's that gold nugget. So this has been changed. It's no longer on a fabric script, and well, it might be under the covers, but it doesn't have the little computer screen. It doesn't have the conveyor line. It's got a pipe now to refill from the pipe. And it's got, you know, it looks like it has stuff in it. So let's check it out in the factory list here. So it is currently working. It's producing 4,680 liters per hour. Regular maintenance per day is 2,500. Day cost per hour 36. Night cost per hour 54. And then it has a good amount of water and plum. Interesting. And looks like it could stand to have some sugar cane and corn brought up. and then it makes whiskey. And it's got 82,500 liters of whiskey. Cool. So then let's head over here to the sugar refinery. Let's find the front entrance. There we go. Got another gold coin. Let's see here. So there's your raw sugar and sugar beets, and it must make sugar out of those products. Pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, over here we've got our gravel pit. So a bunch of gravel. Do have a barn up here apparently. Cool. Yeah, we'll keep heading down the road here. Here's Smirnoff. Looks like they've got... don't know what that is. Sugar. Well, sugar cane. Oh, potatoes. Of course, you make vodka out of potatoes. Coal for powering it. It's kind of funny. Little security shack there. Alright, okay. We got the lumber production area. So this got changed a little. Got a shed. We've got a sawmill. That's the sawmill is where it was. But now we've got the wood grinders over here. Used to be down there. And we've got you know, this little facility here where you can put, you can station the different wood choppers to make wood chips if you want. Then we've got this Cogent Forest Products building down here. And I just fell in here and I don't know if I can get out. That's a problem. Alright, well, we were gonna do this eventually. What? There we go. Okay. Oh, I was under those things. Okay, I'm like, why can't I leave? Alright, so we've got Cogent, and we've got another lumber millie thing down here. Lots of boxes on the ground. Not terribly sure what they are for. So let's come back down to ground level here. Dump coal here. Yeah, I can't really activate that. So let's see here. Is Cogent listed? Yes. Okay. Line 1 takes wood chips, coal, makes paper. Line 2, wood chips, coal, makes resin. Line 3, wood chips, coal, makes boards. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. We got a few more things up here that I almost skipped. So that's... What is this? User glue. We went to Smirnoff. That's that building up there. User glue. User experiences that stick. So, it looks like you drop off your cogent resin and it makes glue. Cool. And then over here, we've got North Transport. So, I wonder if that's just a way to load stuff and unload stuff from the train. And we are heading through town. Get more gold nuggets. I gotta stop picking those up, otherwise they're... I gotta save that. We'll do an actual gold nugget challenge video as well. National Gypsum. Okay, so here's the drywall production facility. More gold coins. Cool. Got a bakery, which just is a sell point. Let's see. I don't see it on the map. I wonder if the pallet production facility is still... Yeah, okay. So still got the pallet production facility here. I've got the museum over here. So this is... Showed this from the last episode. And sounds like he's still got some updates to make to this and to reflect some of the more recent donors. I think that's a workshop. There's another gold coin. Oh, B to open gate. I love how the facilities have all different commands to open them. So you can, I think it's a vehicle customization workshop. Alright, let's keep heading around over here. Alright, so we've got this farm up here. Oh, check it out, a bird. That must be a added script. I don't ever remember seeing a bird before. That's kind of cool. What do we got here? Oh, that's cranberries. We got another rail transfer station. Looks like we start off owning this cornfield here. And we got a pickup truck, a plow, a cultivator, row crop seeder, the teeny tiny Pottinger Mex 5. Another fertilizer seed load unload point. We got ourselves a T6 with the trailer and the matching arms in the bucket. You know, really appreciate the fact that it's all color coordinated too. It's the the details that matter. We got our grain storage facility, and we've got the rail line drop-off pickup. That ties into it. We've got our fuel tank, Silo King for making fuel, Silo King for making money, digestate tank, and we've got Allen Farm. Another one of these guys, 2 of these guys. Almost got squished in the doors. And this facility is a little different because you got 2 bunkers. Got this one and this one. So this is obviously meant to be a chaff silage centric facility here. Oh, we got a harvester. Well, apparently if you just want to harvest the corn, you can. Because you got a case and a header over here. I thought they were making you chaff it, but cool. Alright, so let's head back down this way a little bit. Alright, so we got another facility here. We've got Pepsi. Cool. Got Mountain Dew, Cherry Pepsi, and regular Pepsi. Probably what, sodium carbonate, cranberries, oranges. Miscellaneous fluids. You know, the stuff that Pepsi's actually made out of. Pallets. Cool. Hops and props. Find hops from hops and props. Cool. Yep, that's hops. So is that. There's another gold coin. Kind of wonder how this facility works. Let's take a look at that. Hops and props. Buys hemp and sells hops. Working hours 10 to 22. State shutted. Alright, so it's currently not working. Okay. It's a little interesting that it somehow magically converts hemp into hops. What else we got around here? Got a big white building. Okay. I don't really know what that's for. Heartland bread. Probably drop off your flours. Yep, wheat, oat, rye flour. And some coal. And some magical fluid. And get some bread. Cool. Got another swamp down here. Let's see what we got. Del Monte. I missed this facility. Where's the gate? closed. And they actually put a high enough fence on this thing that I don't think I can get in. Let me see if I can, of course if I get in I might not be able to get out. Well, here. I can just do that. Whee! So it looks like a lot of different root crops maybe. It's potatoes. That looks like corn. Onions. Carrots. Cool. And then makes pallets of canned deliciousness. Let's take off. Let's see, did we get everything over here? Pepsi, Hops and Props, T2T West Railroad Mill. So there's another sell point there. So yeah, big field of potatoes. And then we got a furniture factory. That's kind of cool. Takes wood and such. Makes furniture. Okay. What else we got left here? There's that swamp. Let's look around for some free equipment that might be hiding around here. I'm sure this is totally cheating, using fly mode and running, but I got important stuff to do. And a little sale point there. Got the, that's interesting. Added a shed there. Couple little patches of mud on the road coming in and out of the sawmill. But otherwise, that's actually, no, that's a different sawmill. Because that looks like it's actually going to produce board pallets. Okay. So I think this got changed then. And we've got our... There's a free piece of equipment. A little grain cart hiding in the woods there. Let's see here. It's all just kind of a normal Goldcrest Valley sort of stuff here. Got the machine dealer. Here's the cow yard. We already looked at that. Oh, we haven't looked at the sheep. See if anything changed up there. Let's go check out the sheep. So we got that different shed. Nothing there. Oh, here's two of our trains. Okay. Otherwise, looks to be the same. Nice. Train station. Got the hydroelectric plant. Let's get a little more altitude here. Got another sell point. See if anything changed over here at the BGA. Doesn't look like it. That looks all stock BGA stuff. I think that transfer point there is different. I got Goldcrest Pacific grain. And we're back here at the farm. So I think we've gone through everything then. Why is that hill a different color? See how gold that hill is? That's weird. It goes away when you get up close to it. Huh. Anywho. Let's see if we have anything extra here in the help menu. It's worth noting. So here's a quick rundown of the equipment that you own. I'm not actually going to go through the whole list, but that's quite a bit of stuff. And so, like I was saying earlier, this is really set up to be a multiplayer map. You can see from the get-go that there's quite a few spots around the map where people could start off basically running their own independent farms. This is on normal, so we're 75,000 in the hole. And no expenses yet today, just the harvest income from selling that, but I've been having time run at 1x, so I don't think we've hit an hour yet. Let's see here. Sheep, water, hay, grass, pigs. This is a little bit different. You got water straw, cranberry or corn for the base, and then you've got wheat, barley, rye, or oat for the grain, canola, sunflower, soybean for the protein, which that's the same. Rye and oat's new here. And then for your root crops, you can do carrot, sugar beet, potato, onion, or peanut. So you got a couple extra root crops tacked on there. Cows, that's the same. Silage, hay, power food, water, grass. Yeah. Alright, so that is it. That's Pleasant Valley 17 version 2. Like I was saying earlier, we're going to get this thing up on the multiplayer server. I'm going to spend a little time actually using it and getting the hang of how some of the facilities work. And then I'll be posting more update videos about this. And then we'll also be doing live streams from it here coming in the next few days probably. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Pretty cool map. Excited to get to play on it. Hopefully you enjoy it too. Right now, the only place to really download this is from the mod creators website. It's got a forums site and we're off his Twitch page. I will put a link to that site in the video description if you're interested in downloading this version of the map. And also include a link to my Discord server if you're interested in chatting with us over on Discord. If you got questions about the map, we can try and help you out as we learn how to use it. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just please give it a thumbs up. That helps a lot. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more Farming Simulator videos. I'm Kentucky Farmer. Thanks for watching.